You do not have the floor. Part of what's going on here is this continued distrust in what we just went through this weekend with your raising the flag issue. And you raised it, you went to Will Folks, which is another publication that probably have a whole lot of this. So Dr. Fuller, before we get to Ms. Murphy's question, again, on behalf of this board, thank you. I appreciate the explanation. I hope that people will publish why you do a little research. And I know you don't have people who are stay with us. I keep frustrated. So I know you won't. Ms. Murphy, and I would ask you to please not make an accusation of this because I feel the pressure.
Thank you. Instead of using account numbers,
Murphy, can you talk to the microphone? I can't use. I know you're asking.
Instead of using account numbers, can you use account names?
The legislation asks that we publish our check register.
To make it easier for our constituents, can you use the names instead of the numbers?
Ms. Murphy, I would be accused of doctoring the information.
Ms. Watson, you have a question?
I was just incredulous that that question was even asked, so that was...
Excuse me, I wasn't
Mr.
finished.
Watson, I'll come back to you. We're going to take turns here.
I think it goes back to, we don't need to task our staff doing things that just, whatever comes off this board, it has to have some relevance to what we do, and it has to have some, we have to balance what it takes to accomplish that. If you've given people a key to what those codes mean, and you publish our check register, they can go look it up for themselves. That's all that, we don't need to do anymore except comply with state law. All we're doing is just trying to accommodate people that are trying to breed animosity and contempt of this organization. And that's not one of our functions. We're transparent, we disclose it. They can look it up, cross-reference it, and do all the study they want. We don't need to do any more than what state law requires.
Thank you. I am embarrassed, extremely. And I apologize. We should not be talking to our constituents in this manner. Especially since they pay our salaries. And I hope in the future we won't do that anymore.
Any other questions about
She wanted this passed before it lapsed. It doesn't lapse
What's
because
state
it's
law?
always in effect until the next policy comes into being. And I would truly appreciate it if I had gotten an email, and I do thank Jim Turner for emailing me on Saturday and personally asking me about this because he was concerned about it. And I will tell you, Ms. Murphy, that I have worked in this school district for 25 years and never has my character been questioned until this happened. And I take great offense to that you went to the media and you know my email address and my telephone number, and you could have called me and I could have straightened this out for you and told you that IMD was coming. But the way we do this, Mr. White, as you know, is we bring 8 to 10 policies at a time, and what we do is we go down as the school board has given us, the School Board Association has given us those. And what we've done is through a committee has gone over all those and tweaked them for the last couple of years, waiting for these policies to come forth, because we went through the G policies and then the J policies, and now we're into the I policies. And so that's the process that we do, and never was there ever any question about the Pledge of Allegiance being in our schools.
Well, the
Their master plan had an auditorium that has disappeared off the master plan. And I don't want to...
Ms. Murphy,
excuse me,
no. We're talking about Irma right now.
I'm talking about Irma right now.
You're talking about Irma.
Yes, I'm talking
Okay,
about
keep it on
Irma. I don't want to pit one cluster against the other. But with this plan, money is being taken away from the Chapin cluster for a middle school that was going to be built to relieve overcrowding here at this school. And now it's going somewhere else. We have not had discussion on the justification of that change. In addition, bond money was going to be used, as it was promised to be used, to build an auditorium at Chapin High School. And it's off the master plan. So my question is, it's on the master plan at Irmo at Irmo High School. Is there anything on the master plan for Chapin High School?
No, ma'am, there is no auditorium other than the gymnatorium area that should be able to be